FM 91.7 Port Harcourt. I am Excel Uwaezuoke. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority has directed all its directorates to suspend services to 11 domestic airlines over unpaid statutory charges, placing the operators on its updated no pay no service list. In an internal memo dated May 22, 2026, the NCAA ordered departments to withhold all regulatory and administrative services from the affected airlines until they settle their outstanding debts or agree on repayment arrangements. The dispute centers on the 5% ticket sales charge and cargo sales charge collected by airlines on behalf of the regulator to fund safety oversight, personnel training, and economic regulation in the aviation sector. The memo further instructed all directorates to maintain the suspension pending financial clearance from the Directorate of Finance and Accounts. The Nigerian Association of Liquefied Petroleum Gas Marketers has raised concerns of the irregular supply and rising cost of cooking gas, warning that the development could lead to scarcity and worsening economic hardship across the country. The association disclosed that cooking gas now sells for more than 1,500 naira per kilogram, while marketers pay between 25.2 million naira and 26.2 million naira for 20 metric tons of the product, depending on location. Retail prices by some dealers currently range from 1,600 to 2,000 naira per kilogram. In a statement signed by the national president of the NALPJAM, Edu Inyang, and Executive Secretary Basi Essien, the association described the situation as sad and rather very pathetic. The Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority has intensified enforcement of the Host Community Development Trust framework under the Petroleum Industry Act 2021, directing operators and licensees to comply with the mandatory 3% annual contribution to host community funds. The authority also introduced a digital portal aimed at improving transparency and accountability in the management of the funds. The NMDPR aimed at this known during a stakeholder sensitization workshop in the implementation of the HCDT framework and the operationalization of the HCDT digital portal held in Port Harcourt. The Host Community Development Trust framework, established under the Petroleum Industry Act 2021, is designed to ensure petroleum producing communities benefit directly through social, environmental, and economic development projects. On the foreign and global oil prices declined sharply on Monday, while Asian stock markets advanced amid growing optimism over a possible deal that could end the conflict involving the United States, Israel, and Iran. Brent crude, the global oil benchmark, fell by 5% to $98.36 per barrel in early Asian trading, while US crude dropped 5.3% to $91.50. The market rally followed comments by US President Donald Trump suggesting that the proposed arrangement could include the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, a key global shipping route. On the foreign exchange market, one US dollar traded for 1,390 naira at the parallel market, while the British pound is selling for 1,880 naira. Meanwhile, 1 euro traded 1,588 naira at the same platform. Moving on to the crude oil market, a barrel of Brent crude similar to Nigeria's Bondi Light traded for $104.94, an increase of 36 cents or 2.3%. Similarly, the West Texas Intermediate sold for $98.29, an increase of 94 cents on appreciation of 2%. And that's business news on Daybreak Nigeria this morning, compiled by Ayo Odungweru. You can also listen to us on WAVE91.7FM. For pictures and stories in the news, follow us on Facebook and X at 917 WAVE FM and at WAVE917FM on Instagram and Threads. Remember, Nigeria is our only country. We should join hands to make it great. I am Excel Uwaezuoke. Good morning and thank you for listening. Up next